Hey, and welcome back to the Whiskey Outpost. As always, I'm Chris, and I'm just kicking back, trying new pours in this new year. That's right. Every day in the month of January, I'm going to try a new to me pour, and you're going to see me try it unedited live for the first time. So, yeah, today let's get started. And if this is your first time here, hopefully you like and you'll subscribe and you'll hit that notification button so that you can see what we're trying the rest of the month. Now today I broke with the schedule that I had started to try Penelope Architect. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, and it's got this really cool like taste profile, which I don't know that there's any way in heck that you can read, but essentially it's got like a little scatter plot, a little area diagram, giving me different ratings. This is lower fruit on the nose, higher on oak perception on the nose, higher in persistency. The oak integration is high, lower on toasted. Anyway, it's a cool little chart that tells me what to expect. But yeah, we'll go in and give it our own try for a second. Um, this is 104 proof, so 52% alcohol by volume. And I was excited to try this bottle. Like I said, I went against the schedule that I'd originally set up because I found this as a store pick at a local grocery store. We've got a chain here in the Iowa, Kansas, Missouri region. I think other states too, maybe Nebraska, Oklahoma, but kind of the Midwest region called Hy-Vee. And if you're not in Kansas, because Kansas would still be a prohibition state if it could, though Missouri Hy-Vees have an excellent whiskey selection. So they're not a sponsor of the show, though they could be. Give me a call. I'm not going to complain. But yeah, I want to try this as a store pick. I don't know much about Penelope. The funny thing was, I was actually going to try one of their other pours a couple days from now, and I'm probably going to go ahead and still pour that one in 2 days, I think. But yeah, I didn't know much about the company until one day they just kind of showed up at my local liquor store. And then when I went from knowing nothing to seeing like 10 bottles, 10 different flavors. So I got one. I got the cask strength because it seemed interesting. And then everyone said, "You've got to try Penelope the Architect," which of course I didn't have a bottle of because that's not what I bought. Um, I kind of felt like, I missed out until Hy-Vee said, "No, wait, we've got a bunch. Come try them." So I did. Um, and so, what Penelope is the straight bourbon whiskey finished with French oak staves, which is probably the finish of with the oak staves is what gives it the perception of oak on the nose, as well as the oak flavor. So I'm pretty excited. So let's go ahead and get give it a try. There is oak perceptible on the nose. That is definitely true. Yeah, there's also caramel, there's vanilla, there's those kind of bourbon odors to it. So, I mean, right off the bat, for a bottle, I think I paid, right around $75 for, I think, somewhere around there. What I'm actually getting is pretty high class bourbon flavor odors, excuse me. Which, I mean, off to a good start, right? You can't ask for more than a bourbon that smells like good bourbon, right? I mean, that seems like a plus. So let's go in. Wow. So there's definitely oak on the flavor on my palate. It's like every flavor that I got on the nose, I got on the palate more so with some stronger honey, which I now get a little bit of nose of. But that vanilla comes through, the caramel comes through. Mm. Proof comes through. I mean, it's really good. There's actually even almost like a hint of smoke. I'm guessing it was a more charred barrel, and maybe some of the oak staves also got a little extra char on them. But yeah, I mean, this is excellent. Now I understand why everyone said this is the Penelope to get. So yeah, awesome. I'm really enjoying this. Yeah, well, that's great. And because people also like to drink their whiskey on the rocks, I do have a pretty small rock in there, but the glass is cold. It wasn't a large piece of ice to begin with. A lot of my ice kind of crumbled up when I was putting it together for the shoot. So let's give it a sniff, shall we? Um, Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, at 104 proof, this definitely has a little bit of burn to it, but it's not unpleasant. Not unpleasant at all. It's actually a little bit more proofy than the 104 proof you would assume. Um, and the reason why I wanted to go back and mention that is basically that proof is gone from the nose from this. But a lot of the flavors remain. I mean, they're a little bit diluted because of the ice. Um, and I actually for Christmas I got this whiskey stone that I should just use for this, but whiskey stones aren't what you would get if you'd order this out at a restaurant. So, I've been sticking with ice. Yeah, it's still really good. Um, a lot of the subtle notes kind of get washed out. What I am still tasting, however, is a lot of the smoke. Which again, I don't know that smoky was part of really what it's going for, but for some reason I get that more when it's on ice. So yeah, I don't really understand. So good. I'd still drink it, but and obviously the proof has gone away on the palate as well as on the nose. I definitely think I would drink this neat if I had the choice. There are some drinks that I definitely would go either way on, but I think you get a lot of the subtle flavors if you drink this neat. So definitely go that route. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you come back tomorrow. So once again, like this video, subscribe, hit that notification button so you can see what it is I'm drinking every day in January and the exciting things we've got coming up in February. Because yeah, just because the months change doesn't mean we're suddenly going to stop drinking. So I will see you next time. This is Chris. Thanks for stopping by the Whiskey Outpost. See you next time. Bye.